Anthony, I'll start with you. Why do you think they've been so good with their backs against the wall?
Well, Chris, I think it's a big evolution to start with. I think at first they were probably so loose because remember, the Rangers weren't supposed to get this far, right? The rebuild wasn't supposed to be this far along as of yet. And all of a sudden it was, and I think they got the opportunity to sort of be freewheeling and loose early on in the playoffs and even in these elimination situations. And then they got experience getting through it, and they have one of the best goalies in the world. And I think that all added up to a team that has matured and blossomed a little bit. And now they know that they can get this sort of thing done. That doesn't mean that they're going to do it in this series, but they at least have the familiarity where they can get through in an elimination game.
Yeah, Anthony, when I look at the prior two series, the late games in the series, specifically games 6 and 7, and having to win a road game in each series to advance, to me, it comes back to the two main factors with this team that we've seen all year that they've thrived on, and that's special teams and it's goaltending. So game 6 in Pittsburgh, needing a win on the road, they got a couple power play goals. Game 6 in Carolina, or against Carolina, rather, they had a couple of power play goals. Game 7 on the road in Carolina, a couple of power play goals. And the goaltending advantage in those two series, you remember against Pittsburgh, it was Louis Domingue, third stringer, then Tristan Jarry getting thrown in there cold in Game 7. And then for Carolina, already playing a backup, Antti Raanta got hurt in Game 7. So having Shesterkin as the backbone, you saw there in the graphic the .930 save percentage paired with the fact that they were able to get on the power play and feast the way they did in the regular season. To me, those were keys to victories in those two series, but obviously it's a whole different challenge and animal going up against the two-time defending champs, where the goaltending matchup you probably say is even to this point with Vasilevsky for the Lightning.
Right. It's not as if, they're playing just a decent team. This is as you said, Chris, a two-time defending champ. So obviously it's going to be a hostile environment in Tampa. Now, my question to you, CeeLo, is what is the likelihood in your eyes we see a Game 7 between the Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Well, I'll be fair. I didn't really think there was a great likelihood in the prior two series that they'd pull it off, and they did. So I have the same feeling now going into Saturday's game. And for the reasons I just outlined, even less confidence from a Rangers perspective, just because of, the track record of the Lightning and how good Vasilevsky has been specifically in these closeout games, where I think he's got 6 shutouts and series clinching wins for the Lightning. So to me, if you look at it on paper, the deck is stacked against the Rangers and there's not a lot to feel good about. But by the same token, having those same feelings in the prior two series, they were able to surprise everybody. So if you're asking me, my gut instinct is to say I don't think they're going to win. But when they've been doubted so far in the postseason, they've come through and kind of caught everybody by surprise. So all bets are off. Anything's possible. But I'm not confident that there's going to be a Game 7 at the Garden Tuesday night.
CeeLo, I think you're right. I think all the Rangers need is a little bit of our doubt to maybe stoke them a little bit extra, because I have it too. The goalie advantage is null now at this point because of Vasilevsky. He's now comfortable. He looked uncomfortable in the first 2 games at the Garden, and since then he's played really well for them. And look, the Rangers are going to be playing in their 20th playoff game, and I think it's their 102nd game of the year. Overall, it's a young, there's a lot of young players on here who provide a lot of energy, but are they simply getting worn out? And, did the layoff that hurt Tampa at the beginning of the series with the Rangers, is it now helping them because they had that rest and recuperation that the Rangers did not because they had to slog through the first 2 series? I give them their puncher's chance of getting Game 6 in Tampa, but I'm not going to go much further than that.
Yeah, and I think the Rangers are really going to have to dig deep, Anthony, to pull out that extra reserve. As you said, they've been playing in so many Game 7s, so that fatigue is obviously going to be a factor. But, when your backs are against the wall, sometimes you're able to pull out, miraculous things, and we'll see if that happens on Saturday.